Welcome to Conversations with Nisha, where we dive into the heart of what matters most: love, self healing, relationships, and personal growth. Join me as we explore the complexities of trauma, self esteem, and the intricacies of relationships between men, women, and the journey of motherhood. Let's have a real, honest conversation that inspires and heals and empower. I am your host, Nisha. Welcome to my love tribe.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl back with another Conversations with Nisha. I know you all are thinking like, what is going on? So this is a different kind of setting. Um, I'll say my original setting that I once had before I got my little panel going and whatnot. But I'm at home and I just had like a couple things on my mind that I wanted to speak about. And y'all, please excuse my background. I am in the middle of moving. I don't know what y'all can see and what y'all can't, but it's definitely a mess. But so this is more like a short story, so to speak. I really have a question. Like I really do. I really want to know. It's something I really want to know, and just kind of get y'all input about it, like for real. So I'm gonna just jump right in. My daughter, her birthday was February 13th. Shout out to my baby Kari. Okay, her birthday was February 13th, and she told me she wanted to go to Urban Air, right? So I'm like, cool. And she also told me she wanted it to get a juicer, one of those little um machine things that breaks down the fruit into juice. She wanted one of those. So I'm like, okay, cool. I could get that. So I got her everything she asked me for. Um, Now, mind you, I am a single mother doing pretty much everything on my own. Um, no shade, no tea. And I believe she called her father, and I think she told him that she wanted him to get her some Jordans or something, or some shoes. Not the more recent ones, but it don't matter. And being that he doesn't stay in the household with us, he's not able to see his children on the daily. I feel as though when I feel as though those things are important for you to make sure that you come through for your child, because you know you don't stay in the same household as them. You know you don't call and talk to them every day. So I just think that those things are important. Um so I took her to Urban Air. She wanted her friends to come, to her best friends. So two of her best friends came. Um Of course, I paid for them. I was in it first because I had to make sure my funds was going to be what they needed to be. Because, like I said, I am in the process of moving, so I have to consider my consider and manage my money how I need to make sure I got everything from A to B, A to Z ready. So I was end up to make, I ended up making things happen for it or whatnot, and I think she told me her dad texted her. Yeah, she told me her dad texted her on her birthday and was like, "Happy birthday." Now, if is it me, or do I do you think I'm being petty? Like, I feel like he should have definitely called and not text. I feel like a call is more personal, more it's saying more like I care, like I'm here, like it's just more personal. You get what I mean? And I think a text is more like, oh, this is my homeboy, this is my friend, like, what's up, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think texts are for people that may not be as close to you, but like your children, I think they deserve the courtesy of an actual phone call, especially if you're not physically um in their life on the day-to-day basis. And Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's a deadbeat. I'm not saying he is a bad guy or anything. I'm not bashing him for anything. I just don't like the way that that was done. And I did speak with him about communication. I think it was like a week prior to. And he basically shoved it off. I knew he didn't care too much about what I was saying. He was just really kind of like standoffish, and usually when that happens, I will go full blown turn the fuck up because now I feel like you're not paying me any attention. I'm not talking about anything other than our children. So I feel like when that's the topic of discussion, I need to have your undivided attention. I feel like if I'm calling you and I'm calling you for your children, because if I call, my only call is the only reason I'm calling is because I'm reaching out to you due to something dealing with your kids. That's it. It's nothing else. Nothing personal. Nothing between him and me. Not trying to be cool. Don't want to be best friends. Not calling you to say, "Hey, what you doing?" We're not doing none of that. It's strictly because I'm asking you to do something with or for your kids. And I just don't get the response that is valid to me. And people could say, well, as long as it's getting done, no. It's how it get done. It's not as long as it's getting done. Because somebody, you just hypothetically speaking, if my kids were little kids or something, and I say, hey, Kari needs some Pampers. I need you to get some Pampers, and he don't get the Pampers, but he call his mama. His mama get the Pampers, and she bring it to me. And they be like, oh, well, let's just as long as it got done. That's all that matters. No, that is not all that matters. What matters is these children actually physically seeing this person who helped birth, who's supposed to have raised them, on who created them. What's important is this person keeping in contact with these children that he made. You get what I mean? It's like my kids are at a certain age now to where everything is kind of critical to them because my son is a teenager and my daughter, she's on her way to becoming a teenager. So she's, learning how to become a young woman, and my son is learning how to become a young man. And I feel like with an absent parent, even if he had them full time and I was in and out and I was absent and doing my own thing when I felt like it, I would I would expect somebody to hold me accountable for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the upbringing of my children would not be to its full potential because both parties are not involved. And I understand that. I get that we're not both involved. Um I guess how we should be. But if we can work together as a real team, I feel like we can make things happen with these children. And I just don't feel like I have that with the other parent. I feel like it's just always a pull and tug type of situation. And I always get the back end of the excuses and be like, oh well, I have to work. I have to work too. I'm a single mother. I'm 35. I'm a woman. I work from 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning at FedEx. Baby, it don't get no dangerous in there. I don't have a full day with my kids to help them with homework or just to, do things that I feel like is very important for me to be at home with them doing. I don't have a chance to do that. I have to catch up on that either early in the morning before they go to school or have to deal with certain things, when they get out of school, and I have to like work my schedule like that, like fit myself into certain aspects in their life because I know they need that. They need me. And they're not gonna get 100% from me because it's only one me and I'm doing A, B, and Z to ensure that they have somewhere to stay, they have food to eat, that they have proper transportation, that they in a better environment, all this stuff. Meanwhile, while the other parent is living his best life or doing whatever he does. And not to take away anything because he does have two other children as well. But those kids are in the household with him. And I can't speak from anybody else's experience other than mine. I can't say what's going on over there and how much attention hers are getting versus mine. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know. My concern is my kids and how I feel like fathers should make more of an effort despite them having so much on their plate. Because women have so much on their plate every day when it comes to taking care of children. Decent women, women who actually take care of their kids, not the women who are trifling, but the ones who actually take care of their responsibilities. I feel like we have to go through so much stuff, and then when you got somebody, even if you're not with the child's father and y'all not in a relationship, the teamwork is a must. It is a must. It really is, and I don't see no other way around it. If it doesn't happen, there's something that there's already something that the children or the child are going to lack anyway, because we're not a one household family or whatever. We're not, we are a blended family, and in order to have a successful blended family, I feel like all parties involved, whether you got a boyfriend or you got a girlfriend or you got a wife or a fiance, if that party or those people are involved with the village that you have with bringing your children around, it's very important for those grown people to be in cahoots with each other on what's going on with these kids. And the other parent or the parents should be highly, highly involved with all of this. I shouldn't have to just go to your girlfriend, and you not know the plans of what's really going on, or you shouldn't have to come to my boyfriend if I had a boyfriend because I have one. But you shouldn't have to come to my person, and it'd be vice versa. We shouldn't have to do that. We should be able to call each other, pick up the phone, and hey, she's calling me because it's about the children, or hey, he's calling me. Let me pick up because it's about the children. Nothing more, nothing less. Just that's it. Just that. And I don't understand why it can't be that way. So I'm really annoyed more than anything. I'm really annoyed by the entire situation. And I know you can't expect certain things from people. You can't pull nobody's arm and twist it. You can't make them do anything. So I'm gonna just continue to do the best that I know I can do for and with my children, and we're just gonna take it from there. I mean, I definitely have a village. His mom is a huge part of my village. Big shout out to her. She's a huge part of my village. His uncle. If I know if I need anything, if I fall on my face and I need anything, I know his uncle will be there for me. I know his mom will be there for me. Hell, if his grandparents were still alive, I know they will be there for me because I have personal relationships with these people, and they genuinely care for me. And it's not because I just have their niece or and nephew or grandchildren. It's definitely because of the person that I am and the respect that I've showed them throughout these years. We're just gonna keep it real. It's definitely been that. I also have my family, my brothers, my best friends, my mom. So I mean, it's not about the job getting done. The job is going to get done because my name is Kanisha Hampton. So we're going to get that finished. We're gonna wrap that up. My kids, they're good. They're always going to be taken care of. But I don't want them to lack the other party that's supposed to be involved with them 100%. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's just something I kind of had to get off my chest. This video lasted a good 14 minutes. I ain't mean to talk y'all earlier. I just had that on my mind because I do not like that. That pisses me off so bad. I'm talking about it pisses me off so bad. I hate it. And I just don't understand why it's like that. But I was young. I was doing something I ain't had no business doing. End up having kids. I didn't look deep before I leaped. Shit happens. So it is what it is, and I have to deal with the consequences from that. And I'm woman enough to deal with that. But I am a grown ass woman too, so I will be giving that call. Sir, fix your life and get it together. You got two kids over here. They need more communication. They need you physically. It's something you can make happen. We all got jobs. We all got responsibilities. We're all doing the same thing. We're all paying bills. Get into these kids a little more. That's it. That's all I'm asking, because I'm gonna tell you one thing for sure. When we leave, we're gone. I'm not. My life is elevating. Seriously, This is not to boast. This is not to boast nor brag or anything. My life is elevating. So when my life elevates, my children's life elevate. I'm in Memphis right now, sir. We're in the same city. We are in the same city. Maybe this time next year we won't be in the same city. You get what I'm saying? Like you have to cherish these moments while you can. And I'm not the type of parent where I'm trying to, or I'm taking the kids away purposely and all that. We're elevating. I have callings. You get what I'm saying? I have callings in my life that I have to go after. I have to go after these callings. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going after everything that I deserve. And my kids are along 100% for this ride. So when we're not in the same city anymore, don't say I told you so. But I told you so. Get it together. Get better acquainted with your kids. Get, and I'm not saying that he don't know them, because it's nothing like that. We was together many many years before we broke up, so my children know exactly who he is. They spend time with him now. I'm not gonna say they don't spend time. They spend time. It's not as much time as I would like, but I do understand because he works. So I do get that. But we're gonna have to make some adjustments. We're gonna have to rearrange some stuff. Because it's not gonna be like you could just pull up, out here where I am now and be like, let me go see my. No, we can't do that because I'm moving farther and farther away. And when I go too far away, it ain't no quick pull up. I got to take a road trip. I got to take this vacation. You get what I'm saying? It's none of that. So as much effort as I could put in as a mother, um, to try to get you to do this, I'm not finna keep doing it. I'm not. I'm just not. The trying is just about over with. I have no more try in me. If you want to, you do. If you don't, you don't, baby. That's between you and your kids. But when they get older, I don't want to hear them say no shit. Your mom, that was your mama. Your mama did now. Your mama did everything she can do, and she ain't gonna do that shit no more. So that's on you, big dog. That's your problem that you're gonna have to deal with, not me. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of come out here and just vent a little bit, because that's what I was doing, was really venting, and I just appreciate y'all for listening, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.